In today's show, the Ethereum price finally beats its 2018 all-time high, surpassing $1,428 here this morning. Michael Van de Poppe just tweeted, if this continues running according to Fibonacci, we might hit $1,600. And Ryan Watkins from Masari tweeted, Ethereum's daily transaction volume is going parabolic. It now settles 12 billion in transactions daily, 3 billion more than Bitcoin. I'll be breaking this down for you in today's show. Also in today's episode, predictions that Bitcoin will hit 10 trillion market cap are far too conservative, says Preston Pysh. That's right, speaking with Saifedean Ammous in the Bitcoin Standard podcast, Pysh predicts the leading crypto's total market value could eventually soar above the $100 trillion mark. And he goes on to share, when we talk about the buying power of one of those 21 million Bitcoins, I think the number is probably $5 million to $10 million per Bitcoin, something like that. And I think that's being pretty conservative. I'll be breaking this down for you in today's show. And while we're talking about predictions, yesterday I tweeted 2021 Bitcoin price predictions, all the way from Anthony Pompliano's 100K prediction, all the way to Citibank's $318,000 prediction. This is a typo. It's not 388, it's 318. I just wanted to correct that. And also, as I point out right here, these are the predictions that are not particularly 2021, but we're going to be focusing heavily on Bitcoin price predictions here in today's show. Also, Max Kaiser just tweeted, Bitcoin will eventually consume virtually all energy. What gets de-energized? Central banks, fiat money, war, hatred, racism, sexism, economists. Bitcoin is God hacking humanity to put us back on course. That's right, Bitcoin reflects the truth. Touche. Also breaking news, Grayscale buys an additional 16,244 Bitcoin worth $590 million over the past 24 hours, which equates to 18 times the daily Bitcoin mine. Their total Bitcoin assets under management now sits at $22.9 billion, which is now 3% of the Bitcoin supply. Also in today's show, we'll be taking a look at the latest tweets from Plan B, the creator of the stock to flow model. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. As you can see, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all the major cryptocurrencies are in the green, but where's the Bitcoin price likely to go from here? Find out all this, plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day, so be sure to smash that subscribe button, that's right, and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And before I kick off today's show, if interested in trading Bitcoin or Ethereum, be sure to check out the Bybit exchange. They have a special promo going on where you can receive up to $620 in free BTC as a trading bonus for taking advantage of this and clicking my link right down below the video in the description and using my voucher code. You can see the full details right down below. So go ahead and take advantage of it, and let's start stacking those sats. Shall we? All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV. We have a lot to discuss. Ethereum has been breaking out like a mofo, up 30% for the week and 15% for the day. Ethereum, the largest altcoin by market cap, finally reached a new all-time high against the US dollar on January 19th. As you can see right here on your screen, Ethereum price is back after 3 years. Data from Cointelegraph Markets and TradingView showed Ethereum beat its existing record during Tuesday trading, passing $1,428 on Bitstamp. The achievement, which resets a price ceiling in place since January 13th of 2018, came as Ethereum gained 15% on the day, which year-to-date returns at nearly 100%. Let's go ETH. The altcoin benefited from interest in the decentralized finance trading built around the Ethereum network within the context of a broader altcoin resurgence, which began taking shape earlier in January. Checking out this tweet from crypto analyst Michael Van de Poppe. He wrote, Ethereum, $1,400. If this continues running according to Fibonacci, we might hit $1,600. And he also previously forecast that Fibonacci levels could take Ethereum as high as $2,600 in the short term. We also have Ryan Watkins of Masari, who recently tweeted, Ethereum's daily transaction volume is going parabolic. It now settles 12 billion in transactions daily, 3 billion more than Bitcoin. Imagine not being bullish. There you have it, as you can see right here on your screen. The Ethereum network now settles around 28% more transactions daily than Bitcoin, but remains plagued by high fees as a result of increased usage. That's right. How many of you try to send Ethereum? You can see sometimes it costs more to send it from the gas fees than the actual amount you're trying to send. It is what it is. There's obviously a scaling problem, but hopefully Ethereum 2.0 fixes all of that. In a dedicated analysis released this week, popular investment strategist Lynn Alden compared Ethereum as a concept to Concord, arguing that it may may yet fail to reach the mainstream. In a similar way to the supersonic airliner, maybe Ethereum will iterate until it finds a sustainable place for itself. She wrote the following: on the other hand, Ethereum could end up being weighed down by its own complexity and lack of broad economic use, like the Concorde. Let me know your thoughts on Ethereum, and also, are you bullish on the second largest cryptocurrency by market cap? Let me know in the comments right down below. And before I break down our next story of the day, predictions that Bitcoin will hit a 10 trillion market cap are far too conservative, says Preston Pysh, and he's also predicting a $5 to $10 million Bitcoin price. But let's first take a quick look at the overall crypto market. As you can see, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all the major altcoins are in the green, which I love to see, with Ethereum leading the charge up 13%, trading above $1,400. How high do you feel Ethereum will climb here in the short term? Let me know in the comments right down below. We also have Mist Litecoin looking as sexy as ever, up 5%, trading at $161. Even XRP is pumping, up 8%, now trading at 31 cents. Also, other major gainers this week are Chainlink, which hit a new all-time high just recently, as well as Polkadot, which has been surging like a mofo. All right, now let's break down this story. Investor and prominent podcaster Preston Pysh says anyone predicting Bitcoin will hit a market cap of 10 trillion is underestimating the leading crypto. In a new interview he did with Saifedean Ammous of the Bitcoin Standard podcast, Pysh predicts the leading crypto's total market value could eventually soar above the $100 trillion mark. Could you imagine? I know I can. Now for the highlights from this interview, I will tell you this much. I think 10 trillion is laughable. I think people that are saying that it's going to replace gold and like that's the end state of this, I think that's a total joke. When we talk about the buying power of one of those 21 million Bitcoins, I think the number is probably $5 million to $10 million per Bitcoin, something like that. And I think that's being pretty conservative. So there you have it, a $5 to $10 million Bitcoin price prediction from Preston Pysh. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments below. In an era of seemingly endless money printing, Pysh cites Bitcoin scarcity as the primary reason why he's so bullish. He goes on to share, when I look at why Bitcoin is going to win, the thing that, in my opinion, is going to drive trust in the future is something that cannot be manipulated. Everyone in the world today is looking around and saying, if a human is touching it, it's manipulated. How many of you can relate? And so I think in the future, the way people are going to be looking at it is, if a human cannot touch it and no government entity can manipulate it or touch it or gain access to it over another, well, that's where the trust is at. I couldn't agree more. Let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below. And before I break down these 2021 Bitcoin price predictions, as well as these other price predictions outside of 2021, and I share the latest from Max Kaiser, as well as what's going on with the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust with massive accumulation of BTC, as well as the latest analysis from Plan B, the creator of the stock to flow model, let's first take a quick look at the overall crypto market cap, sitting at above $1 trillion with 133 billion in volume in the past 24 hours. And the Bitcoin dominance has been on the decline, currently at 65.1%, and the current Bitcoin market cap is sitting at $687 billion. Now checking out the top gainers within the top 100, we have Engine Coin up a whopping 45%, Go ENJ trading at 36 cents, Ample fourth up 24%, trading at $1.19. UMA, we're not talking about Kill Bill's Uma Thurman, by the way, up 21%, trading at $12.76. Terra up 19%, trading at 95 cents. And Mist Litecoin up almost 15%, trading at $158. Now checking out the biggest losers within the top 100. We have Hedge Trade down 14%, trading at $1.58. The Graph down 13%, trading at 56 cents. Kusama down 10%, trading at $104. And Curve DAO Token down 8%, trading at about $1.50. Now out of this list of the biggest gainers and losers, which altcoins in particular are you most bullish on? Let me know in the comments right down below. Now let's check out one of my favorite indicators. Is the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. Shows we're currently rated an 80 in extreme greed. Yesterday was a 79, last week an 84, and last month a 92, all of which is within extreme greed. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign investors are too worried. That can be a great buying opportunity, aka BTFD, buy that freaking dip. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. Now for the 2021 Bitcoin price predictions, which I tweeted yesterday on crypto Twitter. Now the good news, the most conservative prediction for this year is $100,000 by Anthony Pompliano. So shout out to Pomp from the Pomp podcast. Next we have Pantera Capital predicting $115,000 Bitcoin price by August of this year. That's right, Dan Moorhead of Pantera is extremely bullish on the king of all crypto. Next we have Willy Woo, who predicts a $200,000 Bitcoin price according to the top cap model, and this is his conservative prediction. It could obviously be much higher. Next, we have Max Kaiser. Shout out to Max and Stacy of the Kaiser Report, as well as the Orange Pill podcast. Max recently made his prediction with Daniela Cambone of Stansberry Research in an interview, and he predicts a $220,000 Bitcoin price by the end of this year. It's also important to point out that Max Kaiser has a fantastic track record of his Bitcoin price predictions coming true. He's been telling us to buy Bitcoin back when it was only $1 back in 2011 via the Kaiser Report, and has been the most consistent and persistent in the space. So once again, shout out to Max Kaiser. Next up, we have Plan B of the stock to flow model, who predicts a $288,000 Bitcoin price between the years 2021 and 2024, according to the stock to flow X model. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments below. And next we have Citibank, and this is a typo. It should read 318,000 by the end of 2021 and not 388,000. So my bad on the typo. So out of this list of 2021 bullish price predictions, who do you feel will be the most accurate? Let me know in the comments right down below. And before I break down some more bullish price predictions outside of 2021, as well as the latest tweets from Max Kaiser, as well as Grayscale accumulating mass quantities of BTC, as well as the latest analysis from Plan B, the creator of the stock to flow model, first I want to remind you to smash that show more button right below this video in the description for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the market. This goes for all 660 plus videos right here on my YouTube channel. Also some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including the blog to my podcast, which could be found at cryptonewsyes.com. Also be sure to smash that subscribe button right below this video in the description to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. You can also follow me on all the major podcasting platforms, from Spotify, the home of the Joe Rogan Experience, to Apple's iTunes. You can also follow me on Twitter to receive daily crypto news alerts. My Twitter handle is crypto news. Yes. And for those of you active on Facebook, I do have a private crypto Facebook group, which is entitled Crypto Alchemy. To join it, click this link, request to join. I'll be sure to plug you in. And for those of you active on Telegram, I do have a private crypto Telegram chat, which is uncensored. To join it, click this link. You'll automatically be added, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you personally on the inside. All right, now let's break down these bullish price predictions outside of 2021. We have Tim Draper predicting a $250,000 Bitcoin price by the end of 2022, early 2023. We have Adam Back, who is predicting a $300,000 Bitcoin price in 5 years, even without Wall Street adoption. That's right. He says even without the main institutional adoption, he still sees at least a $300,000 Bitcoin price in the next 5 years. Next up, we have Scott Miner, the CIO of Guggenheim Partners, predicting a $400,000 Bitcoin price, which I covered in great detail in yesterday's episode. If you missed it, be sure to check it out. Next up, we have Tyler and Cowan Winklevoss, who made the case for a $500,000 Bitcoin price last year, talking about once we flip gold, that's what we can expect for the king of all crypto. And also we have Kathy Wood from ARK Invest predicting a $500,000 Bitcoin price as well, with no specific time preference. Next up, we have JP Morgan predicting a $650,000 Bitcoin price, no time preference as well. And we have Raoul Pal, who predicts a $1 million Bitcoin price by 2025. Keeping in mind the next Bitcoin halving is in 2024, and typically the year after the halving is when the market goes parabolic. So I really love this prediction, and I also feel we can reach $1 million by 2025. And next up, the most bullish of all is MicroStrategy's Michael Saylor, who predicts a $14 million Bitcoin price for the king of all crypto. Now, out of this list, who do you feel will be the most accurate? Let me know in the comments right down below. Now, checking out the latest tweet from Max Kaiser. Bitcoin will eventually consume virtually all energy. What gets de-energized? Central banks, fiat money, war, hatred, racism, sexism, economists. Bitcoin is God hacking humanity to put us back on course. That's right. Bitcoin reflects the truth. Touche. Also, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust continues accumulating massive amounts of BTC. Breaking news, Grayscale buys 16,244 BTC, worth $590 million over the past 24 hours, which equates to 18 times the daily Bitcoin mine. Their total Bitcoin assets under management now sits at a whopping $22.9 billion. Holy moly. Could you talk about a Bitcoin shortage incoming? I can definitely see that happening in the near future. Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust assets under management is now 3% of the Bitcoin supply. Also keep in mind that you can invest with BTC. Therefore, not all increases in their holdings may be fresh purchases, but still insanely bullish when we consider that there is a 6-month lockup period before investors can sell shares. That's right. So they can't just dump it onto the market. Now checking out the latest from Plan B, the creator of the stock to flow model. He just tweeted, interesting to see that since end 2019 mining difficulty is basically flat and Bitcoin price did 4x. And he also tweeted here this morning, a larger monthly jump to Bitcoin, $48,000 could create a nice gap between monthly dots. These gaps usually mark the point of no return, which are the red arrows, which lead to the phase transition into phase 5. That's right, because Bitcoin is numbers go up technology, and Stock the Flow Model X predicts between a $100,000 and $288,000 Bitcoin price medium average between now and 2024. So where do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to go from here? Drop me a comment right down below. Now for a quick recap of what I covered with you right here in today's show. Ethereum price finally beats its 2018 all-time high, surpassing $1,428. And as analyst Michael Van de Pop points out, if this continues running according to Fibonacci, we might hit $1,600. And as Ryan Watkins of Masari points out, Ethereum's daily transaction volume is going parabolic. It now settles 12 billion in transactions daily, 3 billion more than Bitcoin. Imagine not being bullish. Ethereum. Also in today's show, I shared predictions that Bitcoin will hit 10 trillion market cap are far too conservative, says Preston Pysh, who goes on to share, when we talk about the buying power of one of those 21 million Bitcoins, I think the number is probably $5 million to $10 million per Bitcoin, something like that, and I think that's being pretty conservative. Also in today's show, I shared the 2021 Bitcoin price predictions from Anthony Pompliano, Dan Moorhead of Pantera Capital, Willy Woo, Max Kaiser, Plan B, as well as Citibank. I also shared these bullish price predictions outside of 2021, as well as the latest tweet from Max Kaiser, as well as breaking news. Grayscale buys 16,244 BTC, worth 590 million over the past 24 hours, which equates to 18 times the daily Bitcoin mine, which is now 3% of the Bitcoin supply. Also in today's show, I shared the latest tweets from Plan B and his analysis of the Stock the Flow model. So where do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to go from here? Let me know in the comments right down below. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto matrix. If you gain value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button. That's right. And turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And real quick before I go, if interested in trading Ethereum or Bitcoin, be sure to check out the Bybit exchange. You can receive up to a $620 free BTC trading bonus just for taking advantage of this special promo by using my link in the description, as well as my voucher code. All the details are down below in the description, so go ahead and take advantage of this amazing offer, and let's start stacking those sats. And I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.